It's been said that Danish birthdays are the most important in the world. Adults, children, even the Queen of Denmark make a big deal about their birthdays. And there is a specific set of birthday rules and traditions for every age and role you play in life. Let's face it, Danish birthdays are a minefield for foreigners. Get it wrong and you could make some serious birthday faux pas. For example, if the sun is shining on your birthday, you may find Danish people thanking you. Thanks for the sunshine, they'll say. This is because in Danish tradition, the weather on your birthday reflects your behavior over the past year. If you've been good, the weather is good. If you've been bad, well then, you get depressing, gray Danish rain. Even if it's raining, your Danish birthday starts first thing in the morning. Your family will wake you up with breakfast in bed and your birthday presents. Your good friends will send you text messages. You might even get a few birthday cards in the mail from older Danish ladies. But you have responsibilities on your birthday as well. If you work in an office, you should bring cake or candy to share on your birthday. You could either bring this to an afternoon meeting or put out an email around 2 p.m. saying the cake is available in the break room. Now, this was originally a little confusing for me because where I come from, the colleagues buy the cake for the birthday boy or girl. In Denmark, you buy the cake. The same principle applies if you meet your friends or colleagues for drinks after work. You buy the drinks to celebrate your birthday. Your friends don't buy them for you. One thing your colleagues will do is put a Danish flag on your desk. Most offices have a small desktop Danish flag hanging around for just this purpose. In general, the Danish flag is closely linked to birthday celebrations, or, in fact, any celebration in Denmark. Some foreigners who are newly arrived misunderstand this as patriotism or nationalism. No. In this context, the Danish flag just means a party. So if someone is giving a party, they'll even put up a little pathway of paper Danish flags to guide people there. If you're invited to a party and aren't quite sure where it is, look for lights, music, and Danish flags. Now, Danish children's birthday parties are usually pretty modest compared with the competitive birthday parties you see in other countries, with magicians and bouncy castles and so forth. In Denmark, the kids eat some buns, play some games, eat some layer cake, go on a treasure hunt, and go home with a bag full of candy. In my daughter's class, they actually do communal birthday parties. All the kids born in winter get together for one party. All the kids born in spring get together for another party. This is great because everybody gets invited. And you have 4 or 5 other parents to help plan the party with. Now, adult parties can also be very casual, depending on which birthday it is. If your friend is turning 18 or 27, there'll probably be a lot of music and alcohol. All you need to do is show up in jeans and a t-shirt with some beer. If your friend is turning 38 or 47, there'll probably be a Sunday lunch with a lot of family. And if you're invited too, all you need to do is show up in jeans and a sweater with some flowers or some cake or your kids. You don't really need to buy a gift, and if you want to, something small is fine, a book or some fancy candy. 100, 200 crowns, that's enough to spend on an ordinary birthday. But if your friend is turning 30 or 40 or 50, that's a whole different ballgame. That's a round birthday, and it's a big deal. Your friend will throw a big party, hire out a room in a restaurant, or even book the entire restaurant, or put up a tent in the backyard and invite everybody she knows. Sometimes in smaller Danish towns, people will even put an ad in the newspaper saying that anyone who knows the birthday boy or girl can just drop by for an open house. And this can be fun. People they haven't seen for 20 or 30 years turn up and say hi. At any rate, for these round birthdays, the dress code is much more formal. Business wear for men and dresses or very fancy blouses for women, and much more expensive presents. Minimum 500 crowns for a present for a round birthday. Fancy books, jewelry, a certificate for dinner in a fancy restaurant. Keep in mind, if you get a formal invitation to a round birthday, it's a sign that the person holding the birthday sees you as a close friend, so you should definitely show up if you can. Of course, some people don't want to hold a party for various reasons. And if they don't, it's become a trend to plan a trip abroad to celebrate the round birthday. I know one family that did a trip to New York and another one that did a sunny... I'm not much of a party giver, so on my last round birthday, I took a chocolate shopping trip to Brussels. If you don't go away for your round birthday and make a big deal of it, people will think it's odd that you're not inviting them to a party and wonder if there was maybe a party you didn't invite them to. Now, that's the basics of Danish birthdays, but there's the advanced class too. For example, if a Dane isn't married by age 25, his friends douse him or her with cinnamon on the 21st birthday. At age 30, it's pepper. You get doused with pepper on your 30th birthday if you're not married. And there are regional variations too. On the island of Fyn, there's a special type of brown cake, brunsviger, that's served on birthdays. But the most important advanced birthday etiquette surrounds the Queen. This is a big birthday year for the Queen. It's her 75th birthday this week. So there will be exhibitions, a ceremonial trip to Aarhus, and special Danish flags will be placed on all the city buses for the big event. Then, on the day itself, April 16th, her courtiers will wake Her Majesty at 9 a.m. to get her breakfast in bed and her birthday presents. At noon, the Queen and all the members of the royal family in good standing, the ones she likes, will go out on the balcony at Amalienborg Castle and wave to the crowds below. You can join the crowd too. Your only job is to wave back. And remember to bring your birthday Danish flag. And that's the How to Live in Denmark podcast for this week. I'm sorry the podcasts have been a little irregular recently. I've been traveling all over Denmark doing How to Live in Denmark live events. There is one on April 13th at Politikens Hus in downtown Copenhagen. Check out the How to Live in Denmark Facebook page for details. You can also follow us on Twitter at How to Live in DK. Or you can buy the How to Live in Denmark book or ebook on Amazon or Saxo.com or at the howtoliveindenmark.com website. See you next time.